My dear son, are you there? Pause for a moment and listen to me. Not to the noise around you. Not to the thoughts racing through your mind. Listen for my voice. I am calling you right now, in this very moment. I am not calling to shame you. I am not calling to accuse you. I am calling because I love you, and I refuse to let distance grow where closeness belongs. My son, you have been busy. You have been carrying responsibilities, expectations, silent pressures. You have been trying to hold everything together, and somewhere in the middle of it all, your heart grew quiet toward me. Not rebellious, not angry, just tired, just distracted, just overwhelmed. And in that quiet place, you started to wonder if I was still near. So I ask you again, gently but urgently, are you there? This is not a question about your location. I know exactly where you are. I see the room you sit in. I see the weight on your shoulders. I see the thoughts you have not spoken aloud. My question is about your heart. Are you still open to me? Are you still listening beneath the noise? Because I have been speaking to you more than you realize. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not treat this as just another message. I have something to reveal to you. There is a truth you must understand today, and it will change the way you see your silence, your waiting, and even your doubts. You thought I was quiet. You thought I stepped back. You thought maybe I was disappointed in you. But my son, I have never once turned my face away. Even when you felt distant, I was leaning closer. Even when you stopped speaking as much, I was still calling your name in the secret places of your heart. The reason this matters now is because your heart hath been standing at a crossroads. You have been deciding, quietly, whether to press in or slowly drift away. You have been questioning whether your connection with me is still alive. And before one more day passes with uncertainty, I am stepping into your attention. I am not asking for perfection. I am not demanding performance. I am inviting presence. My dear son, I am here. I have always been here. And what I am about to show you will open your eyes to how close I have truly been. So breathe. Be still, and answer me honestly in your spirit. Are you there? My son, I know why you have been quiet. You have been carrying things you never spoke about. The pressure to be strong when you felt like breaking. The silent fear that if you slowed down, everything would fall apart. The questions that rose in your mind late at night, when no one else could hear them. You smiled during the day. You handled your responsibilities. You showed up for others. But inside, you were tired. Not just physically tired, but soul tired. I saw the nights you lay awake, staring into the darkness, thinking about your future. I heard the prayers you whispered that felt like they hit the ceiling and came back down. I watched you hesitate before talking to me, unsure of what to say, unsure if I was still listening the way I used to. You never told anyone that part. You kept it hidden, even from those closest to you. But you could never hide it from me. I saw the moment you almost gave up praying about that situation because nothing seemed to change. I saw the disappointment you tried to brush off as it's fine. I saw how you compared your journey to others and wondered if you were falling behind. And deeper than all of that, I saw the thought you were almost afraid to admit, that maybe I had grown distant from you. My son, that thought hurt you more than you realize. You began to question your worth in my eyes. You wondered if your inconsistency pushed me away. You wondered if your doubts disappointed me. You wondered if I was quieter because I would displease. So instead of running toward me with your confusion, you slowly pulled back, trying to fix yourself first. But I never asked you to fix yourself before coming to me. I was there in every sigh. I was there in every frustrated tear you wiped away quickly. I was there when you said, "I'll deal with it later," even though your heart was heavy. I was there when you felt spiritually numb and didn't know why. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. You are not failing as my son because you feel weak right now. I know the weight you have been under. I know the expectations you put on yourself. I know the silent battles you fight in your own mind. And I am not standing at a distance, evaluating you. I am standing close, understanding you. My dear son, even when you felt far from me, I never stopped holding you close. My son, listen carefully now, because I am about to lift a weight off your heart. The distance you have been feeling is not proof of my absence. It is not punishment. It is not rejection. It is not me stepping away from you. The distance you feel has more to do with the noise around you than the nearness between us. You have been overwhelmed, distracted, stretched thin. And when your mind is crowded, my gentle voice can feel faint, not because I am silent, but because you are exhausted. You thought my quietness meant I was disappointed. But silence does not mean absence. There are moments when I whisper instead of shout. There are seasons when I guide you through subtle nudges instead of dramatic signs. You were looking for thunder, but I was speaking in a steady breeze. You were waiting for a loud breakthrough, but I was protecting you through closed doors. You were asking for immediate answers, but I was building strength in your waiting. My son, I have been closer than you realized. When that opportunity did not work out, you thought I ignored your prayer, but I was redirecting your steps. When you felt delayed, you assumed I had paused your story, but I was aligning details you cannot yet see. When certain relationships shifted, you feared you were losing ground, but I was guarding your heart from what would have harmed you later. You interpreted stillness as distance, but stillness is often where I do my deepest work. I need you to release the belief that you must feel constant emotion to know I am near. Faith is not measured by how intense your feelings are. My presence is not proven by how dramatic your circumstances become. I am not closer in the loud seasons and farther in the quiet ones. I remain steady. You also believe that your doubts disqualified you from intimacy with me. That because you questioned, you somehow stepped outside of my embrace. But doubt does not scare me. Questions do not push me away. I would rather you bring your confusion to me than hide from me in shame. I am not fragile. I am your father. The truth is this: I have never left your side. Not in your silence. Not in your overthinking. Not in your hesitation. I have been guiding you through ways you did not recognize, shaping you in places you did not notice, and carrying you in moments you thought you were walking alone. Let your wrong assumptions fall away now. I am not distant. I am near. My son, now that you see the truth, let me strengthen you. You are still my son. That has never changed. Your identity was not built on your consistency, your emotions, or your performance. It was sealed in my love long before you understood what faith even meant. You do not move in and out of sonship based on how close you feel to me. You belong to me. Fully. Completely. Without hesitation. I know you worried that you were falling behind. I know you feared that your slow season meant you were losing purpose. But hear me clearly, what feels delayed is not denied. I am not rushing your story, and I am not neglecting it. I am shaping you in ways that will sustain what I bring into your life next. You see pauses. I see preparation. You see waiting. I see strengthening. You see uncertainty. I see alignment. Nothing about this season has been wasted. Even the moments when you felt spiritually dry were building deeper roots in you. Even the questions you wrestled with were stretching your faith beyond shallow understanding. You are not weaker because you struggle. You are steadier because you stayed. And even when you thought you were barely holding on, I was holding you. I covered you in moments you did not recognize as protection. I blocked paths that would have drained you. I slowed certain outcomes because your heart needed reinforcement first. If I had given you everything when you first asked, it would have overwhelmed you. My timing is not rejection. It is wisdom wrapped in love. Lift your head now. You are not drifting. You are developing. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. I am restoring your spiritual hearing. The same voice you used to recognize so clearly will become familiar again. The closeness you miss is not gone. It is being renewed with maturity. You will not remain in this uncertain place. Clarity is coming. Confidence is rising. Strength is returning. And I promise you this: I will finish what I started in you. I do not abandon my work halfway through. I do not lose sight of my sons. I do not grow tired of guiding you. Stand firm in this truth. You are covered. You are chosen. You are carried. And the next chapter of your life will not be built on fear, but on trust. My dear son, now that you hear me, respond. Do not let this be another moment that passes without movement. Come back into conversation with me, not with polished words, not with rehearsed prayers. Just come honestly. Tell me what you feel. Tell me what confused you. Tell me where you drifted. I am not waiting to judge you. I am waiting to embrace you. Answer me now in your heart. Saying, Father, I am here. That is all I need to begin restoring what felt distant. Trust me again. Sit with me again. Walk with me again. You do not need to rebuild everything in one day. Closeness returns through simple, steady steps. Choose me today. Choose presence over pressure. Choose faith over fear. And I will meet you in that choice with peace. If this message reached you at the exact moment you needed it, receive it fully. Let it settle into your spirit. And if you know someone who has been feeling distant, tired, or unsure, share this message with them. Let them hear my voice too. Like this video as a sign that you are choosing to reconnect. Comment, I'm here, Father, and declare your return. Subscribe, and continue walking with me as I speak into your life again. And now, my son, as you step back toward me, I am calling you into something deeper. When you sow into this mission, you are not giving to a channel. You are planting seeds into hearts that are crying out in silence. Every offering is a seed in good soil, and I multiply what is sown in faith. I told you that when you give, it shall be given back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not a transaction. This is a harvest of souls. I am inviting you to become a river, not a reservoir. Let my word flow through your generosity so light can reach those still sitting in darkness. This is your moment of obedience. Do not ignore the stirring you feel right now. That stirring is me. If this message brought you back to my presence, then act in alignment with it. Return. Support this work through PayPal. Release your seed through what many call super thanks, but let it be a holy offering unto me. The PayPal link is waiting in the description, and the QR code is before you. Step into it. As you give, I breathe increase over your life. I open doors no man can shut. I pour fresh oil over your household. What you release in faith, I return with peace, provision, and purpose. Now move, my son. Sow the seed. Strengthen my work. And walk forward knowing you are heard, restored, and never alone.